Now let's get into something even stranger. Meltology. Not in your history books, but it's there if you look. Old walls, ruins, what they tell us are natural mountains. Glance quickly, you'd believe it. But up close, you see melt marks. You see drips, flows, stone that looks like it was once liquid. Outside, scarred, jagged like lava. Inside, preserved, sharp, arches still intact, columns still standing. So what is it? A natural mountain? Or a giant building burned so hot it fused into rock? Nature doesn't carve perfect arches. Nature doesn't make flat walls cut like a blade. Those things are not natural. They were architecture. And now we call them mountains. So the real question is, who built them? When? And why were they all burned, melted, buried?
So I've talked about this several times before. There was a mud flood that had happened that had buried all the advanced architecture and all the buildings, and it's like hardened cement on top of what used to be a temple. Here in the Grand Canyon, it looks like it would be a sphinx. I actually got to see the sphinx before. Even if you look closely, you can see a face right in the middle. Right there, you can see a face and eyes. Zoom in. Here, I zoom in for you. Lots of buildings like these seen at all four corners of the world. And I believe a lot of the buildings that are in the Grand Canyon or that are mountains now look like this underneath. Have the Roman columns. And it's not Roman, it's actually like Atlantean or Hyperborean. Like if you were to look underneath in the ground, you'd find all types of stuff like this, underground caverns. And actually, there's a race of beings that live beneath our feet. The Mayans said there was 9 worlds beneath our feet. They say there's like 7 heavens above us. Like right here, you can see, right here it shows where they talk about like the Younger Dryas and how there was a flood and how there's layers, different levels. There's been multiple floods actually. So basically something like this past a million years ago, 100,000 years ago, today, bottom row. You can see that's basically what has happened. Now, Native Americans being the most ancient people, right, surviving multiple ice age, multiple floods, even the earth being set on fire, we've gone into the middle of the earth, we've come back out, right? So, like, even the Sphinx in Egypt, India, Persia, China, Italy, right? You can see it at all four corners of the world. And my theory on that is that in the laboratory of Eden, because the Garden of Eden is in the Americas, the laboratory of Eden is in the Middle East, Pakistan, India. And it makes sense because over there they have a lot of animal human hybrid gods. And then even today you see a lot of people being born, they must have blew up this laboratory. There must have been some type of nuclear fallout because people today are being born with like 4 arms, 5 legs sticking out of their chest and stuff like that too. But if you got some videos you want me to check out, tag me in them, send them to me, and thanks for watching.